Hi guys, welcome back to the Kneady Homesteader channel and Meal Planning Monday, which I really wanted to get out this week. Last week was crazy here with some of the content that I had going on my channel, and I was unable to film one, but we are back at it, even though a little bit late this week because I had a medical training last night with Refuge Medical, learning about bleeding prevention in an emergency, where I think I have the notes. Like 85% of people die before they ever make it to the hospital. It's crazy. Anyway, it's 75 to 90% of all trauma deaths occur before the victim goes to the hospital. Anyway, I've got a whole bunch of notes. Learned so much, and I learned how to use a tourniquet, which was so exciting for me. So anyway, I was a bit busy last night with that training. So I apologize that this is getting filmed and put out a little late. I also have to film day 3 of feeding our heirloom sourdough starter. We'll take a look at how good that did. That actually made a rise early, like within 6 to 12 hours. So anyway, that video will be coming out again today too. So it's a 2-for day today. It's gonna be 2 videos in one day, which I hate to do to you guys, but I know many of you just appreciate it, so thank you. All right, so we are doing meal planning. It's going to be November 17th to the 23rd. And last night, because of that training, which didn't end our time until I think it was after 8 o'clock, we ended up eating sandwiches. Chips and sandwiches, which, you know, sometimes just happens. So, we were fine with that. All right, so now I kind of sketched out a quick meal plan because I didn't want this video to be super long for you guys. But I do want to share what is going on this week and how I'm laying it all out. I have to stay on a meal plan this week because I've got a lot going on and I have to start prepping for Thanksgiving dinner. And I wrote that down for myself. I have to go shopping. I have to make my list. I have to make my menu, make my list, and then make some time to go to the grocery store because I don't want to go next week when it's super busy. And I also have to make my stuffing bread and get that cubed up and in the dehydrator. If you want a new video on that, let me know. If not, I will stick a link up above in a card for you guys on how I make my stuffing bread and how I dehydrate it. It's the same every year. Okay, so some highlighted days. These are days that I'm going to be busy. Monday, of course, and Fridays are Mina's cheerleading. This is competition cheer. On Friday, she does gymnastics and what do they call it? It's recreational cheer. So those days, I always have to keep in mind when I'm cooking that it's going to be something I can make either early or something that's easy to eat later. Wednesday, of course, is our church night. That's Bible study and prayer meeting. And Tuesday, this week, we are headed, Danny and I are headed to a communication training for ham radios. So that night, Eric, my 21-year-old, has off from work tomorrow night, and he will be babysitting. So I want to keep it also very easy. So this is my meal plan for this week. Tonight, everyone wants tacos. So we are doing tacos. We are doing refried beans, and we are doing Spanish rice, because my kids will revolt if I don't have at least a taco night on here. It's their favorite, and we have not had tacos in a little while. So now Tuesday, so that I'm going to make, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making 2 pounds of taco meat. Whatever is left over is going to go in tomorrow night's dinner, which is going to be chili. So the chili, that taco meat's already going to be cooked. It's already going to be seasoned, and it's delicious in chili, right? It's kind of all the same seasoning. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to be putting, now I don't have to brown anything. All I have to do is saute a little onion, a little green pepper, put in that taco meat from tonight into the Instant Pot tomorrow morning, throw in the ingredients to make a big pot of chili, and then it's easy enough to make. We have some beef hot dogs. I bought like a big thing of Hebrew National at Costco, so we have quite a few hot dogs that I kind of want to work through. So chili with beef hot dogs is what will be for dinner tomorrow night. So tomorrow night the kids will have chili and hot dogs. Wednesday night for church night, again, something easy, beef stew. We're doing beef stew. Found some stew meat in my freezer. I have leftover, so I'm going to put the little drawing right up here. I've got potatoes, celery, and carrots. I've got celery and carrots in my fridge and potatoes that need to be used up. So beef stew, I'm able to use all of that up. None of it will go to waste. And beef stew, you can eat at any time. So we can eat before church or after church. Whatever you want to do. Eric works, so he can eat before work, after work, whatever he wants to do. Because once it's in the Instant Pot, just like the chili, it's just so easy when everybody's on different schedules. So we will be doing beef stew on Wednesday. On Thursday, I'm going to do lasagna. It's nice and easy. You can add beef to it if you wanted to add beef, or you can just keep it a simple, like, you know, vegetarian, you know, lasagna. So, we're going to do lasagna, and I'm going to make with homemade bread. And then on Friday, I'm going to do pizza. So with lasagna, we're going to do with a side salad. I'm going to put antipasto because my kids love it when I'm making antipasto salad with the egg and the banana peppers and the black olives and the garbanzo beans and all of that. My kids love that. If I make a big enough salad, this salad can then, the leftover salad. And for the pizza, I can use any leftover sauce. Sometimes, you know, when you make a lasagna, if you don't have like a big bottle, now I have a big bottle, but sometimes you make a little extra, especially if I make bread, garlic bread. Sometimes you have leftover sauce. So this way I can use any kind of leftover sauce that I might have for the lasagna, and I can put it right on the pizza, and we can use it as pizza sauce. So that makes that easy. And then on Saturday, I'm going to leave that open. I haven't decided yet what I want to do. And Saturday is probably, because right now, as of now, I don't have any plans. So Saturday is really where I want to bake the stuffing bread. If I end up filming it, it clears out the day for me on Saturday. So it doesn't have to be a big dinner on Saturday. Or it could be a roast, something I could just put in the oven. I just haven't decided yet. So I'm just going to leave that day open for now. So that is going to be my meal plan this week. Nice and easy. Kind of very much self-serve. And then on the lasagna day, because that lasagna I can put in my my crock pot lasagna, I can set that and set it on low and forget about it and let it cook. And then on Thursday, I could head to the grocery store. And then that way I can pick up my salad, and I can also pick up the things that I'm going to need for Thanksgiving. Shop for Thanksgiving, all my little arrows. So that's going to be my meal plan for this week, you guys. How are you doing on your meal planning? Do you have any questions for me? Let me know. I will try my very best to answer them for you. But I'd love a little check-in for those of you who are meal planning, especially for the first time. How is it going for you? Are you able to use up everything in your fridge? Are you having less leftovers at the end of the week? Are you wasting less food, because that's kind of the whole purpose of making a meal plan. It's not necessarily, you can think about the things that you feel like eating, or request like tacos from my family. Like, you can take suggestions from your family, and then what you do is you lay it out and then work it out, and kind of, you know, place it between your schedule and things that you have to use up that don't get wasted. You know, being able to use leftover makeovers, as with any leftover spaghetti sauce, any leftover salad. This is kind of how I meal plan. It's not always going to fall on the day that you might feel like lasagna, but that's okay. Anyway, okay, well, there's my phone going. So I will see you guys back here soon to feed some sourdough. All right, God bless you guys. Talk to you soon.